All right, if I'm live, yep, there we go. Bear with me here. Do you ever have one of those days, if anybody's listening, that you just want to restart? Oh my God. I just need a reset. So let me, hold on. Why is it not working? God, I'm gonna turn on this feature. How's everybody's day going? Why is this not doing the things? Okay, there we go. All right. How far away are we here? All right. I am working right now too. So if my job calls, I will have to mute. Shut down. How is everybody? I might be just talking to myself, watching on my cell phone, but if that's the case, so be it. I felt like going live, so I went live. I love coffee. Tim Hortons. I love your beans. Not sponsored yet. How's everybody? Good? Super. I had to log off my job early last night before my normal end time. I'm very fortunate to have the job I have because it allows me to be able to do that. I work from home and it allows me to be able to do that. So I had stuff I had to prioritize in my personal life. So I went and took care of that. And I was hoping to be able to log back on last night after dinner. And I just was not feeling it. So I called it a day. And I woke up early this morning. Oops. Hopefully that battery will stay. And I woke up early this morning. Not woke up early. I logged on early. And my brain is still falling into place. So anyway, here I am. And the very first email I opened just set me off. And I mean, nobody's probably even listening to this, so I'm just going to talk, right? We're going to get real here. I'm pulling up quickly on 45 years old. So I'm not sure if I'm PMSing or perimenopausal-ing, but and I try to just breathe before I react, just in general to anything. But the first email I read this morning was just like nails on a chalkboard to my brain. Like So I vented in a safe space with a safe person who I work with and who can appreciate my need to vent. So got that out of my system. I was justified in venting what I needed to vent. It wasn't me being unrealistic, which felt good. And that helped me, like, all right, just take a beat, step back, reset. You know what? We're going to reset. Okay. So I talked before about the Celtic Tree Oracle, but right now I like to start my day typically, some days more than others. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to do it today. And you're here for the ride. So sometimes I like to start my day with like just a general message, 3-card reading for myself. And I'm feeling that. I need that today. So let's pick a deck. Look at my decorations. You guys can't see them when I'm sitting because of the angle. I have everything set. But look at my cute little setup here. Isn't that cute? I still have, and my sister will laugh, I started crocheting at the end or at the start of quarantine, the pandemic in April of 2020, and taught myself how to crochet. And now I have this whole, those bins, those totes here, la la la. Those are full of yarn. I've been trying to make a the Harry Styles cardigan for my oldest daughter. This will be coming up on the second Christmas that I've intended to give it to her. So my goal, honey, if you're watching this, this is one of my goals to have done for you for Christmas this year. So anyway, getting back to be on track here. I've got all of these decks. Which one do I want today? I think which one do I want? I'm feeling kind of lighthearted, but not as light as the Golden Girls. I need something a little more grounding. Maybe, do I want the Soul's Journey lesson cards or do I want Good Tarot? Just pull them both. I'll pull them both. Let's see what they've got for us. Let's see. Hi. All right. So, let's do this. I really want to put music on, but I can't because of copyright and blah, blah, blah. All right. Let me do one thing. All right. Oh. There we go. Okay. We are going to start with the Good Tarot. I like this. It's a subtle, it's like a quiet deck. Oh man, I haven't done a review for this one yet. I haven't gone through it yet. I will. But for this today, this isn't the intention of today's live, is not a deck review. It's for me, and you're here to witness it. Knock on it to clear it. It's a nice thick deck. It's tarot, so there's, what is it, 72 or 78 cards? I can't remember. My brain is still in here as I drink. Mm-hmm. So I just need, whether it's a grounding message or an overall, we're going to get your head out of your ass message. Just a reset. What's going on today for me? And I shuffle until I have 3 cards that jump. I like jumpers. I think I said this in my last video. Pretty much all my videos I try. I like to have jumper cards pull out. I feel like they're more significant to a reading than me just picking them. I don't feel a connection. Some people do, to just stop shuffling and pull the first 3 cards or X amount of cards, however you need. But okay, so these flipped over together. So I think I'm going to take these as the first set, the first pull. They came stuck together, so I'm going to use them as they have a joint message for me for the first card. That kind of thing. So I like jumpers. I feel like they're more intentional. They're more significant to the thing rather than to the person asking the question, the querent, rather than me choosing for the querent. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's another one that just fell out of the shuffle. So I'm going to put that down. And then, and I love this deck because it's very, since this, and that was clumsy because 3 or 4 cards just fell out. So since I've started this spiritual journey of mine, started when retroactively, I can tell you, it started when my dad passed away in 2015. There's a bunch of hard, fast lessons I had to learn during that experience. Reluctantly learned a lot of things about myself, about myself that helped me cope eventually, because I think I was in a funk, in a depression for a while before I even realized I was in a depression after that happened. Sorry, work calls. Give me 1 second. This is my life. Okay. I forgot what I was saying, so I'll just start over. So, okay. So I was in a depression for a while with my dad's death, coping with my dad's death, dealing with my dad's death. Because 5 weeks after my dad died, my father-in-law passed away. And I was just making sure my priority was to A, support my husband, B, to continue to support my mom after having lost her husband, support my husband after losing his dad, and especially making sure that our kids were doing okay coping with the loss of both of their grandfathers. Family is very important to us, and the fact that there was 2 significant losses in a very, very short period of time when my kids were, God, how old were they? Let's see, 10 and 7. That's pretty significant. And I just wanted to make sure my kids were doing okay with that. So my own grief process got put on the back burner, which apparently I didn't care. I didn't mind. So my point of all this, I think, is my journey started when my dad died, and I have more been in tune, instead of organized religion that I was raised with, I feel more of a connection to like a universal spiritual, not religious belief system founded in like nature and all that, you know, all that is naturally provided. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about North American indigenous culture, right? Like Cherokee and Navajo and all the, like, they worship, they are grateful and thankful to nature, Mother Earth, and all that it provides. That said, my point of starting this entire diatribe tangent was I like this deck because the 4 suits that they use are earth, air, fire, water. And that's why I like this. Shit. Sorry. Hang on. Okay. So here's my message. I've got my first 2 are Ace of Water paired with the 5 of Air reversed. There's the 5 of Air upright. So you can see it's like a air fairy. So these 2 together. The second card, is the Fool. Interesting. The third card, Ace of Earth. What I could do initially, I could use, not the Chinese food menu here. We'll just get that out of that pile. My sister sent me a little packet she downloaded off of Etsy a year ago, maybe a little more than a year ago, but of just general interpretations of what each tarot card means. And then all this other stuff. Extra stuff I don't need for this purpose. But then my sister is Erica the Dork Witch. She has created her own sheet for major and minor arcana blank, and with her interpretations available at her website, dorkwitch.xyz. So just taking a quick glance, and there is a guidebook with this deck. I'm just going to take a quick glance for kind of an overall preview of this message. Let's see. So the Etsy form. Okay, Swords is air, Wands is fire, Pentacles is earth, and Cups is water. So I've got water with air, Ace, and what was it? 5 reversed. Ace of water, intimacy, emotional awakening, spirituality, intuition, love, creativity, paired with the 5 of air reversed, 5 of swords, reconciliation, regret, compromise, past resentments, and revenge. Okay, so emotional awakening, intimacy, spirituality, intuition, love, creativity, reconciliation, regret, compromise. So they go hand in hand. So like the start of something. The ace is the beginning of a journey. My sister's interpretation is spark with tension. Ooh, nope, release. Spark with release because it's reversed. Interesting. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Then the Fool. Upright, new beginnings, innocence, lots of beginnings, adventure, free spirit, spontaneity, travel, idealism, originality, and the Ace of Earth. Aces are prevalent in that. Well, there's two. Okay, so Aces of Earth is the Pentacles. Manifestation, prosperity, new opportunities, resource abundance. Ooh, okay. So overall, I'm getting something new is starting. And you know what? This is not the first time I'm hearing this message in, take it for what it's worth, TikToks that I watch. But that's been a common theme coming up. And I'm wondering, maybe there's some meat to it, right? So the Fool, Erica's interpretation here. I don't need the blank ones. Eager. And the Ace of Earth is stability. And it's upright. Did I show you those? Yeah. Ace of Earth. I think I did. Fool. I know I showed you the Fool, but I didn't remember showing you the Ace of Earth. And then these two. Ace of Water and Five of Air reversed. Okay. So let's go to the guidebook. We have a general message there of something new, but don't let it go to your head, kind of. But let's go to the guidebook. Ace of Water first. Oh, does this go backwards? No. Okay. It does the face cards first, though, which is different. Unconditional love, overflowing, abundance, and the fertility of love. So this is this one. The seahorse with the egg sac, I believe. Is that the male, I think, carries those? Anyhow, it says, I am filled with love from spirit and joyously let it flow out to others where it fertilizes the seeds of co-creation. Love gives me hope, shining brilliant light on all the possibilities available to me. I'm optimistic about bringing dreams into being. Spirit always informs and guides me, allowing me to illuminate the darkest of places. Okay. Trust spirit to guide your way. But that is paired with the Five of Air. Reversed. But they don't do reverse. There's just a general message. So I guess it, for all intents and purposes, for the guidebook, it's just one general message overall. Tension and conflict. Conflict is a good way to see my motives and intentions. I can use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of myself. It's not important to win. It's important to have integrity. Other people may have different ways of thinking and not always be in agreement with me. I open to this opportunity to live and let live. Love that. That's the way I've been living my life lately. Like, to each his own. I'm just hopefully not going to be an asshole. That's my goal. Don't be an asshole. So let spirit guide you, but be conscious of your actions based on that. Right? Let love drive it. Like it was like this in a different reading. Was it the one when I did the tree oracle, the Celtic one? Don't like take a beat, right? Don't let it avoid knee-jerk reactions. If you're compelled for a knee-jerk reaction, just count to 10. literally to 10 in the moment, and then like use that pause to collect yourself so that you can be respectful of yourself, your own needs. You might knee-jerk reaction might cause you to totally ignore something you need for yourself to be able to get through a situation, right? And now I'm thinking maybe that's this card telling me this morning when I was pissed off about it. The very first email I saw just set me off. I didn't fire off a reply right away. I took a minute. I sat with it. I was like, not again. Like, yeah. Knee-jerk reactions never serve the best course of action in a situation, ever. Like, in a professional situation, now we could take a tangent and say, what about an emergency situation? If you're in the middle of a road going to get hit by a semi, your knee-jerk reaction is get out of the way. You're going to stop and think about it. No, get the fuck out of the way, right? Contextual here. Maybe I'm just having this whole debate in my head. My brain is waking up because coffee. Okay. So conflict is a good way to see my motives and intentions. Yes. Okay. So pair that together. Listen to your gut, but take a beat so that you can listen to your gut. Now let's look at the major arcana card, the Fool. This is the number 0. Enthusiasm. She's just kind of happily oblivious in nature, isn't she? I love it. These cards are so beautiful. The art on these is just incredible. All right, so the interpretation on this says, I know that a spiritual approach rarely appears logical and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when this card appears, I can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. I am meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is a time when I'm learning that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I love this. That's what Nicole Bigley from A Psychic's Story says. We're all just human beings. No, spiritual beings having a human experience. Love it. So after taking a beat and listening to your gut, it may seem silly that you're listening to your gut. Oops. But you can trust that. You can trust your gut. Period. It's not silly. It's not impractical. You can, if it feels like taking a risk, but that's what your gut is telling you, do it. Trust the gut. I have said this before, but I'll say it again in this video. I can't get comfortable. So, I did a real-time experiment with trusting my gut. First, I took a look at some situations that had happened in the past. Did I trust my gut in those moments, or did I not? Did I go against it? In those instances where I did trust my gut, after kind of replaying what scenario it was in my head, the way that whatever situation played out, I was right to have trusted my gut in that situation. In times when I didn't trust my gut, I went with the more logical approach because of what other people were expecting from me and the way things played out. I would have been right to trust my gut instead of doing what I did, going against it and going against what others' expectations were. You're going with that, right? So Then taking that information and applying it to real-time situations, I made decisions based on trusting my gut. 100% of the time, I was correct to follow that instinct. Take that for what it's worth. Perhaps you'll try your own experiment and do that. It's worth a shot, right? Okay. Trust your gut. Then the final card, the Ace of Earth. I'm all over the place, and I hope you all can follow along. Maybe have a paper and pen ready when I do these live videos, because God knows where the journey will take us. The Ace of Earth. Prosperity in its purest form, concrete results in the physical world, abundance made manifest. Okay. I recognize the many forms of abundance and plenty, and I align myself with success. I can generate gold from the resources I have at my fingertips. I make an impact. The essence of prosperity is taking form in the material world. All right. I get it. Universe. This has been a very common theme I'm hearing recently. Not a common theme, a common message in what the universe is message for me, and to, like, something's coming, something I've been waiting for, something I've been trying to manifest. It's coming. We're just like right there, like right there, right? It's right there. Don't lose hope. Don't give up. It's right there. Yeah. So that was, it makes sense in my brain. If I'm not saying enough, leave a comment and I'll be sure to try and streamline my thoughts more, explain them more when I say these things. But like I said before, like I've been seeing certain TikToks come across with like those tarot readers, and some of them if I don't have the patience to sit and listen to them, I just keep scrolling, and that's when I'm like, no, it's bullshit. No. Others I feel anyway, I can tell they're a little more legit than somebody just trying to get the views and everything. That it is what it is. Did I just spill? I'm satisfied with that. I don't think I need the Soul's Journey lesson cards today. Maybe we'll do those tomorrow. Yeah, that's fun. So, thanks for coming along the ride here. I needed a distraction. I needed a reset. I needed a message for myself, and I got it. And the message was, trust your gut. You're almost there. It's going to be worth it. It's not all for naught. It's the joy is in the journey. No, the joy is not in the journey. The joy for this is going to be the end of the journey. the finish line, right? So anyway, it's enough philosophizing for me. Oh my God. Okay. Which deck? I need to review a deck next. Which one should we do? If you've made it this far in the video, all 3 people who will eventually watch this, which deck do you want to see next reviewed? Let's see. I've got Golden Girls, Akashic Tarot, White Newman Tarot, and then the Good Tarot goes there. Then there's Ancestral Path Tarot, and you can see all these on my website, sangaspiritualjourney.com. Herb Crafters Tarot. I haven't added Stranger Things Tarot yet. I haven't played with that one enough to put it on my store. Morgan's Tarot, Enchanted Map Tarot, and then the Soul's Journey goes next. Ask an Angel Oracle, or Enchanted Map Oracle, not Tarot. And then Soul's Journey message card, lesson cards, and Ask an Angel Oracle, and geometry, sacred geometry oracle cards. Those ones are really cool. Those ones are when I really want to sit and focus and tune into my intuition. Those are very cool. They kind of force you, because there's no like image message, like person doing action, human form doing action. It's sacred geometry is you have to tune into your non-thinking side of your brain. You have to tune into the intuition side of your brain. It's really cool. I really enjoy that one. So there we are. I know I'm the only one watching myself right now, because that one person viewing is me watching on my phone just to see what it looks like. That's kind of trippy now, right? Yeah. Should we just body double and do work together for a bit? No, that's not what this video is for. Maybe I'll do that someday, though. I'll do a live body double. Just, we can have a virtual workspace and do that. I do that with my sister sometimes on FaceTime. It's helpful. Okay. I think I'm ready now to dive back into work. I feel ready. But first, I might go make some eggs for breakfast, because the coffee is going to become a little too much alone. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching this far. Enjoy your, I don't know, what's today? Thursday? Enjoy your Thursday and be a nice human. We'll see you next time.